What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock and also the overall market. Today is probably the second worst trading day inside of 2021, going all the way back to April. So the sell-offs were unreal. I believe the NASDAQ almost touched 3% drop today. So an index dropping 3% is absolutely incredible. So we are going to be covering the SoFi stock, and I'm going to be covering reasons why I went pretty aggressive inside of the SoFi stock today. I've been telling you guys I've been patient, the past 2 to 3 weeks, even though the market has been selling off. So I did decide to buy today, and I'm going to show you exactly why I believe these levels are incredible. So if you feel this video gives you any better insight in the SoFi stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated on all of the breaking news and updates. Be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video past 1,500 likes for the YouTube algorithm. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we could see the stock market is having an extreme sell-off today. Valuations were overextended. Some of these companies have been continued to run up since 2020. So it looks like there is a massive correction happening, especially in the technology sector. And I'm just going to scroll down, from the highest sold off names before we get into the SoFi stock. And I'll just give you, 6 stocks in the top 100, red stocks today that I think are great buying opportunities if you are looking to diversify your portfolio. So number one, DocuSign down 41%. I'm going to definitely say DocuSign is a buy. Li Auto, no. Express, no. Mara, no. Fuel Cell, no. Bitfarms. Matterport, I'm going to say is a yes today. So that's the second buy. Pass on anything China. Robinhood at these levels, I'm going to say yes. So this is the third buy. Market cap's under 20 billion finally. Keep going, keep going. Square is number 4. Square is at, lows near the end of 2020. So that's the fourth. Coinbase is the fifth if you want to have some diversification in the Bitcoin sector. And we'll finish it off with SoFi, okay? So that's my top 5 right there, and let's get into it. So we can see SoFi, as I'm filming this video right now, at about 1 o'clock is down, let's just say 7%. We did get a bounce when we were down 11% today. We hit lows of around 1463. I did not think SoFi was going to drop 11% today after already dropping this past month, over 33%. So I did not see a, massive sell-off today at these types of, percentages of 11%. So I decided to start buying, once we started slipping under 1550. I started buying right around here. I took a 1550 buy order, a 1520, and I bought a little at like 1490. And this is across my long-term accounts in TD Ameritrade. And these levels right now, guys, I'm telling you right now, no one's going to be able to time this bottom. But understand, anything in the $15 range is an incredible buy. And I'm going to show you exactly why, I pulled the trigger in the 15s. I got my overall average down into the $15 range. I started buying SoFi at like $23 6 months ago and just kept buying, when there's dip opportunities, 15, 20, 18, 16. I even bought in the 14s, 4 months ago on the last earnings sell-off. So I think these prices are incredible, and I believe the bottom was in because I think the whales had massive buys set, under 15 today. And guys, and we are getting a pretty solid bounce. So I wish I would have, just waited a little bit longer, but anything in the $15 range is absolutely incredible. If you stole shares in the, mid 14s, 1460, 1480, you're going to be set up for great success heading into 2022 because we know that the SoFi earnings were an absolute blowout. This company had a guidance raise heading into the fourth quarter, and I believe we're going to see accelerating growth into 2022. Faster and faster growth, guys. I mean, we have so many business diversifications, and SoFi as of today is, switching up their marketing, and they are back in student loan refinancing mode. They just came out with a brand new commercial targeting those college students, and I think things are looking extremely solid. And also, on CNBC today, Pete Najarian, he pretty much said, it looks like the whales options activity, they're loading up March 2022 calls. That's going to give you, the bank charter if we get an announcement pretty soon. Super Bowl, it's going to get you student loan refinancing coming back. So it looks like the whales loaded up extremely heavy, and I'm going to show you exactly why I believe, the $15 range is an amazing buy for anybody who plans to average down today or next week. So taking a look at institutional ownership, guys, I mean, we're going to scroll to the top as far as average share price, and we know these whales have been loading up the past 4 months. I mean, we have $19 averages coming in. We have $18 averages coming in. We have $17 averages, $16 averages. And I decided to go very aggressively in the $15 range to get my, overall SoFi stock in the 15s for the long term. We can see the 15s here, and that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, nobody has really loaded up this stock, under 14, because, those dips have not happened. So the $15 range is absolutely incredible. And if we scroll over here, guys, these are some of the biggest institutional buyers. Franklin Resource, 3.6 million shares at 1962. SoftBank, 98 million shares at 1849. Morgan Stanley, 2.9 million shares at 17. Citadel, one of the biggest short sellers in the world, 4.5 million shares at 1584. So I made sure I bought under Citadel. BlackRock, 1573, 13.6 million shares. And I'm sure these guys were adding in the 14s today, so they probably even dropped their averages. So these are the reasons why I really believe you should be loading up in the 15s. I mean, look at these averages, guys. It's just a no-brainer at these levels. And if we go over to tip ranks, I mean, the upside has just got incredible, guys. I mean, I was loading up very aggressively today in my TD Ameritrade. I mean, I probably loaded over $25,000, $30,000 to be honest with you. So we have 67% upside. We have 0 sells on the SoFi stock after the earnings have come out. That's incredible. Nobody's selling. I'd say these guys are bearish, guys. The one guy with the $19 price target on a hold. I mean, you can't just give this stock a $19 price target when we have 3 other analysts coming in over 30. So 5 aggressive buy ratings, 3 coming in near $30. We're looking extremely solid, guys. And if we get that bank charter approval, I mean, things are going to be absolutely stellar for SoFi. This is a real company. They could have went the IPO route, potentially a triple the valuation they're at right now. SoFi is back trading at 12 billion market cap, guys. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. Our revenue could potentially be in the 1.6 to 1.8 billion range. We're talking a growth stock growing nearly 70% year over year, trading right around, the 6 to 7 times sales range. 7 times sales on a growth stock growing at 70% growth is absolutely amazing, okay? If this was a normal bank growing at 10%, yeah, the banks trade at 5 times sales, but we're not growing at 10% like these banks. We are a much smaller company. We are a much more, diversified business, and we are, extremely, extremely disruptive. So 70% growth, we deserve, a much higher multiple, guys. I mean, if this multiple gets into the 20 times sales range for 2022 revenues, this stock's going to $45 or higher, guys. I mean, we could triple from here very easily next year with some extremely, crazy earnings. And we already had a nice earnings. Take a look at the earnings, guys. Every single different, business segment, valuation, revenue, net income, EPS, net profit margin, everything is in the green. Every single thing is in the green, guys. And the EPS was a 5-cent loss. We could easily be profitable by the end of next year, guys, the way SoFi is growing. I mean, revenue is literally about to be in the 1.6 to 1.8 billion range next year, the way we are adding members. So I'm really liking these price averages in the 15s. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. We all know the fear is coming from overvalued tech stocks and, of course, the COVID and the inflation. But SoFi is dominating inflation. If we look at this last earnings report, it's not slowing them down, and COVID can accelerate the company. So I really like the SoFi stock in the $15 range, and I decided to, I added a little bit too early today. I got a little bit excited with myself because, I mean, if you look at the 1-month chart, guys, I mean, I've been waiting for this drop into the 15s right here. Look, we're at 1643, and then, it gets nice in that $15 range. So that's why I decided to add today. I started adding at 1550. We were down right around, 6% maybe. I had no clue the stock was going to drop to 11% in one day. Congratulations to anyone who took advantage under 15s. I mean, we could easily go back and hover in the 15s again, but it looks like we have some option activity coming in for March 2022, guys. That looks like, when SoFi could really explode. I mean, there's no reason why these big whales, didn't load up under the 15s today. we're looking extremely solid on that, dip. That was a massive dip. And also, guys, take a look at this. I mean, 6,000 companies in the stock market today, 6,000 companies. And on the top 10 trending, in the stock market right now, we do have SoFi trending in the top 10, guys. I mean, that should tell you something, okay? The second worst sell off in 2021, and SoFi is one of the trending stocks. Why is SoFi trending? It is because it is an incredible company. A lot of retail investors are excited, and the big money hedge fund whales are taking advantage of retail investors that don't have diamond hands. So this is a dip buying opportunity, guys. We are trending on StockTwits right now. We are down 35% on the month chart, and we have price targets over $25 into the $30 range without a bank charter license. So SoFi is looking incredible, and if you need confidence boost heading into next week, I really recommend you to listen to the earnings call. I actually listened to the earnings call for the third time, and they are hitting an inflection point on their marketing, their users, cross buying. Everything is connecting at the perfect time heading into 2022. So this is when you really make a lot of money buying these types of dips, guys. And I'm very excited once again. And I actually averaged up in my Robinhood account. I think I had 4,000 shares. And as you can see now, guys, I have 4,200 shares. So I only averaged up a little in my Robinhood account because I am going to be transferring over all of my holdings to SoFi, once SoFi actually becomes a 100%, bank. So I'm going to be waiting, but I did average down crazy in my TD Ameritrade. So that's where a lot of the big buys for me came in today. So, these are incredible buys, guys. I averaged up. I had 4,000 shares in my last video. Take a look. Bought 200 shares in this account, another 1,500 shares in my TD Ameritrade. So I am not paper handing this stock anytime soon, guys. I am 5 years in this bad boy, and this stock is going to be a lot easier to hold once we get out of 2022. I can tell you that. 2023 is where things could get really exciting. SoFi could, be in the 2.5 to $3 billion revenue range inside of 2022. I mean, this is incredible because lending is such a profitable business, guys. I mean, they're expecting to become profitable by 2023. 2022, it could happen. So, and if you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. This is a great dip buying opportunity across the entire stock market. I really love the SoFi stock at these levels. And be sure to, get your mind at rest. Go do something fun, this week. Go to the gym, go to the movies, go have some drinks, just do something fun and get your mind off the stock market. We will be looking much stronger inside of 2022. Once again, my name is Kyle. Hope you have a great day.